back from the post office. Ship off that interior set as promised. Got it shipped out to you on Monday here in David, so you'll be receiving it soon. Congrats again. And don't mind the box. I couldn't find a box to fit all that stuff, so I had to use one of my box that I was using for our ongoing project. So don't mind all the ducting tape that's on the box. It's all secure. So yeah, let's continue on with what we're gonna do today on the Rocket Bunny ej1. Alright guys, it's two front end Tuesday. So what you saw me did back there was I was custom making these brackets and tabs for the two front end here. So let me explain myself what my plan is here. So these are going to be the tabs for the bumper, and these are going to be the tabs that I'm going to weld on top here. And those two tabs are what we're going to drill into to actually put these suckers on, so that the latch mechanism can latch onto the hood to that piece right there. So that's what we're gonna do. And instead of throwing these quick release away, I'm just gonna use them as temporary to hold down the bumper right here. I am gonna be ordering another set of quick latch for the bumper here, but for now we're just gonna use that as a mock-up template, so we know exactly where we're gonna drill and where we're gonna mount. And you see these little tab right here. Well, I am using 16 gauge steel, but since this piece is a little longer in length, I just had that iffy feeling in me, like over time, with enough force, I feel like this piece is gonna bend over time. So I just made these little tab right here just to help support that middle part from it bending. I'm pretty sure it probably won't, but well, a little insurance never hurts, so that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, let's try to accomplish this and move on down the list of what we have to do next. Went ahead and took the masking tape off. I did double measure, and I cleaned the surface area that I'm going to be working on with acetone. The better you prep your area and the better you're going to clean it, the better your weld is going to turn out. So I did do a couple of test runs already. I think I got it where I like it, where the metal likes it. So we're just going to take these tabs. I'm going to just eyeball it to make sure it's straight with these tabs also. And I'm just going to throw a few tacks on there where we know that we got it in place with aligned with these holes that we're going to be utilizing. And we'll take the bumper off, and then we'll see where we need to make some adjustments. If everything seems good, we're just going to clean the rest of everything up, and then we're going to fully weld everything in. So yeah, let's throw a few tacks on here and go from there. Alright, looks good. A little bit crooked on that side. So I'm gonna take this off again and redo it. Alright, you guys, it's starting to look like a complete 2 front end now. So I was gonna go and adjust these tabs, but then once I got the bumper off and once I got the headlights off, I kind of like the way they curved out. I think it gives this 2 front end character, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. I actually like it, really like it a lot like that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take these little support braces that I made for these tabs here now, and I'm gonna tack weld them on just like that. Same for these tabs up here too. I'm gonna tack weld them on, and then don't worry about this sharp part right here. Once I'm done fully welding this, I'm gonna grind this down, make it all look nice and smooth. So that's the plan. So I'm gonna tack weld them on real quick, and then I'll fully, if I'm happy, I'll fully weld them on. Then I'll grind them down, and then I'll see you guys back when I'm done with all that. All right, let's get started. Alright guys, I'm kind of in a mess right now. Well, long story short, I was finishing up this 2 front end here, and when I set my phone here down to record all this, I forgot to turn off the auto tilting. So when I set the phone down, I probably tilted the phone a little bit wrong, and it was recording in portrait mode. So I went down and I saved this file as landscape mode. After that, I didn't check the saved footage, and I deleted the original footage. So when I went to my app here to video edit this, put in the saved footage, it played for like 5 seconds throughout the whole footage. The whole thing froze. So I was a bit frustrated. I was like, alright, whatever. There's no footage of it. What can you do now? Life goes on, right? So yeah, now I was going to continue on with that, welding a stud here, because when a couple of years ago when I was deciding I was going to do a kind of a shaped bay, cut all them stud off because I was thinking I didn't need it, but I forgot the bottom stud I need it for the heater control valve because I'm still going to utilize heat in this car. So I was going to repair that by grinding a stud and welding it on there. But for the life of me, I can't find where I put the heater control valve. So yeah, I'm just all frustrated and I don't know. I'm just not up to anything else today, so I'm just gonna stop right here and continue on the other day when I feel a little better. Alright, welcome back, guys. I know it's been a long wait. My contents are slow, but bear with me. There's only so much I can do when you're a father and still got family to deal with. And then still got full-time job because we're essential. And if we're lucky, then you only get a few hours to work on your project card on Saturday and Sunday, if you're lucky. So I still can't find the stupid heater control valve. So I put that project off to the side for now. And the past weekend, I just been working on the body every little chance that I get. And if you know anything about body work, it's really long and tedious work. So it takes forever just to do some small. But I decided to rework the side skirt here. This side is perfect. This side just needs clean up and it's ready to be wrapped. This side here, I still got a little spot right here. That's a low spot that I still got to fill in and then sand down. Then I got a little pinhole here that I got to deal with. So not too much work for this to be ready. And if you notice this little sticker here, of course, shout out to my guy Joey, aka Sticky Dale Joe from the Chronicles. Love his content. If you guys haven't checked out his content, I encourage you to go to his channel, check him out. I really love the guy there, especially Utah and Yasu, all them guys, but especially Utah. Utah was kind of his white Civic sedan was kind of the motivation that made me kind of go this route. After I saw, I guess I could say, after I saw his white Civic sedan when he did the white front tires with S2000 fender conversion on it, that's what pulled me in this direction. That was like the turning point for me, saying, all right, I'm going to do this to this car. So shout out to them for that, and especially Joey with this quote here, the passion first and the rest will follow. That's what gives me that glimpse of motivation to continue on with this work. But one day when I get this project done, I really want to take this car out to Kelly to meet these guys. I mean, I'm from Kelly myself too, so really want to take this car there, especially because Bond Willow's there, and I really want to run that track with this car. So, but enough of that. If we just talk about dreams, it's not going to happen, right? So, yeah, on what we're going to do today. guys, after 2 days time worth of body filling, sanding, more body filling, we're all about 75% complete now. We got the side skirt extend, sand, prime, good. We got the right hand side gas cap opening here all filled up, prime, sand down. It's all good to go because we're not JDM, so we're not right hand dry. Then come over here to this side. We got the driver's side here cut out. We got fiberglass and body fill, sand prime, so that's good to go. Side skirt on this side is good to go. So basically now I just need some wheel nuts. And then we can clean up this whole body here, and this whole midsection to the back half could all start to get wrapped. And to the front end here, as you can see, we have a major problem here. And if you can't tell, the wheel's sticking out about 3 inches. So my first plan, well, not my first plan, but one of my plan was I was going to extend this with the expanding foam and just fiberglass. But then I took a step back and I noticed if I do that, the front fender flare will be wider and bigger than the rear fender flare. So that to me would look awkward. So I'm just going to go with what I initially was going to do in the first place. I was going to get some Jace composite ultra wide drag front fender and then put these fender flare over, and that would have worked. That would have gave me the little extension that I need. So I didn't want to get those fenders in the first place because those fender, Jace himself told me they were $500 just for the fenders, and then it would be $250 just to get them shipped out. So I didn't want to go that route, but it seems like that's the route that I have to take. Well, it's probably going to take me a while to attain those fenders, but eventually I'm going to get there. Yeah, I threw on the lip here just for mock-up to see how close I am with the wheel. And as you can see, it's just about finger gap here. So I'm probably going to end up having to cut this at a diagonal here just to clear the wheels when it turns. So, but we don't know yet. We still have to wait for the fenders, and I still got to wait for my block to arrive, and so I can put some weight on the front end. It's kind of similar how it's going to sit once it's all on 4 wheels. Then we can start working on the front end. But yeah, we can't do anything until we get that in. So, and then if you also notice, the little apexy sticker is gone. So I'm no longer running an apexy in one on this car here. I got a surprise coming for you guys, and it's something a little new that probably nobody has ever run that type of exhaust to. But well, for this particular car, I don't think anybody ran that type of that brand of exhaust. So it'll be a surprise for you guys, and I think you guys will be really stoked on the choice that I choose to. Maybe not, but yeah, you guys, until I get those new fender, and by the time when I get those new fender, I should get the new exhaust already, and I'll surprise you guys once we're at that part again. So until then, stay safe, you guys.